Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be continuing my CyberPunk 2077 campaign, or just basically story. Been having a lot of fun with it. I know it's been a while since this game's been out, but I'm doing a brand new game just to prepare for the DLC that's going to come out. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, and as you can see, I'm going to put on DLSS at the quality preset. Frame generation is on as well, and you can see I've got depth of field, chromatic aberration, motion blur off. These are just personal choices for me, but everything else is at psycho ray tracing. Not using any path tracing, as it's an experimental feature and I don't think it's ready yet, in my opinion. And of course crowd density is at high. So anyway, really been enjoying playing this through again, and gonna continue until I get to basically the last mission, and I'll wait for the DLC to come out before continuing to play. So I can see a few people in the chat there. Farnak, sorry I can't pronounce that. That Foran Kumar says hi. Game Change Play says how's it going? I'm good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just playing some CyberPunk 2077. Obviously, what the hell happened to the car? Obviously I have been enjoying my playthrough. Why is this car floating in the air? So as you can see, CyberPunk still has some bugs. I guess I'll have to order that car from another location. I just won it from a street fight. Yeah, I'm waiting for Phantom Liberty, but while I wait, I'm playing for a brand new game. And really shaping my character the way I want it, where I understand all the mechanics now. It's a lot easier to make sure you're not wasting any stats or anything like that. But yeah, it's unfortunate with some of the bugs it has, but in general, I think it's still a really good game. So I just won this by beating that Valentino guy. Oh, hell no, man. Got run over. That's what happens when you don't look before you cross the road, kids. But yeah, it's got some really nice artwork. I really like this car. It's huge though. But a custom paint job on it, it's awesome. How much space you need to turn this car around, it's crazy. Let's see what's on the radio. This game does look spectacular with all the ray tracing maxed out, and of course DLSS does help keep frame rate playable. Even the RTX 4090 still can't max this game out at native 4K. Play Dead Island 2 next. maybe. Today I'm playing CyberPunk though. I like Dead Island 2, I think it's a pretty good game. So what happens on this game is once you sleep, you get an XP buff. So that's what I'm going back to the apartment to sleep, and then you get 1 hour in real world time of experience buff. So it's worth doing. So Alexandru Bogak says, hello all. I'm good. Thanks for tuning in. Man, this car is huge. Looks cool though. Let's see what else is on. "4K HDR? No. We're not going to stream with HDR. It's pointless. But it is 4K DLSS. So I am using some mods. I'm using, let's see now, I'm using the Surfaces mod where they retextured the game. I'm also using better car vehicle handling. I'm using, I think, the enhanced Pan Am mod, so she's a little bit more thick. Not too many mods, to be honest, but there is a massive modding community for this game, so you can pretty much do what you want now. That's caused a massive crash, my bad. I'm gonna park my car up here. Size of this thing. Okay. Let's go back to the apartment. Try not to get run over this time. Game does look absolutely fantastic though. And they're saying that the expansion is going to be even more demanding. Game changer play says, okay, thank you bro, you go Instagram or anything, I'll shoot over and follow. I've got a TikTok. I think I just started it yesterday, so I'm doing like loads of shorts and stuff over there now. So you can give me a follow in that. You can find me on Twitter at BangForBuckPC. So I don't know if you're allowed to put links to those kind of things. I don't know what YouTube's like about linking to other platforms, so I don't want to put certain links and get in trouble, but I'll see what happens. Give me 1 second. One second, guys. Sorry guys, just drop in the other social links. I think I'm okay to do this on YouTube. I think some services are not that happy about it when you do it. So anyway, you can follow me on those. Because I am starting to do like loads of shorts and things like that. So my thoughts on Starfield is it looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get into that game. That's probably going to be game of the year. I think this is going to be Bethesda's return to form. Now, of course, there is the performance kind of debacle on the consoles. It's going to be locked at 30 FPS. But I didn't want to kind of take away from their creative vision, which I understand. But luckily, if you got a good enough PC, you should be able to run it over 60 FPS. Let's just hope it's well optimized, because we know how Fallout 76 performed. It was terrible. Very, very CPU bound, not the greatest experience. So let's hope that's a better experience. But yeah, really, really looking forward to it. 1,000 planets. That's insane. And you can customize your own ship, get your own crew. I mean, literally, there's really not much you can't do on that game as a single player. Obviously, people are drawing parallels with Star Citizen, but Star Citizen's more of a multiplayer game. It's a little bit different with some of the same kind of technical things shared, but ultimately it's still quite ambitious for what it is. So I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Gamer Change Play says, just curious, what monitor are you running on this? So if you look into the description, you'll see my full specs. I'm using my Samsung S9 5B, but my I don't even know what monitor my streaming PC uses. It's some kind of 4K one. I think it's that AOC 4K one. I'm not too sure, but the Samsung S9 5B is absolutely amazing. Obviously, when I'm not doing content, I play in HDR. This is by far the best display I've ever seen in real life. It's just amazing in every single way. I thought OLED, my LG OLED was good, my LG B9, but the Samsung S9 5B takes it to another level. Not only that, it's got G-Sync, you can overclock it to 144 Hz, and the colors are just so rich. Anyway, yeah, the only problem is you have to have a if you want to use it as like a monitor, you have to have a really big desk, and it doesn't come in smaller sizes, so it's not for everyone as a monitor, but I don't mind. I've got a massive desk and I've got space for it, so it's all good. Crazy Dude 198 says, what do you think about Intel moving the I series and going for Core and Ultra series? I think it's a little bit, I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe they want all of the I would say CPUs to feel like they're equal. So if you don't slap it with an i5, i9, i3, as someone that's not really well versed in tech, you may end up just buying something that you wouldn't buy, because as soon as you see number 3, you think, oh, that's rubbish. As soon as you see number 5, you start thinking, oh, that's not good. But when you see i7 and i9, you start thinking, okay, this is where I want to spend my money. But if you take away all of these numbers, you're really going to need to know about how much cores you're getting, how much threads you're getting, how much cache you're getting. All of these things become a little bit more, requires a little bit more understanding. And I think they potentially may get more sales from people that don't know what they're buying, because these numbers that they had for a long time are no longer there. But that's just my thoughts on it. It's not going to confuse someone like me or you that actually knows what they're buying, but for some people it could be a bit more confusing. In terms of Core and Ultra, is that to separate the laptop from desktop? If they're doing that to simplify and streamline the marketing, then I can kind of understand why they did it, but at the same time it's still going to take more due diligence from the customers to know what they're actually getting. Just looking at a few comments now. Yes, this is an OLED. Let's look up Samsung S9 5B. It's a QD OLED, so it's not a regular OLED. It's an OLED with quantum dot technology. And the only two companies that do this at the moment are Sony and Samsung. And they're very good displays. Expensive, but really good. Okay, I'm gonna jump into my car now. Head over to a mission. Walteri Chiavella, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, says, bang for buck, you are good. I can't see what you said there, because you're a good player. Thanks for the support, appreciate it. And Link says hi, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'll try and read as many comments as I can, always do, but just forgive me if I don't always, if I miss your comment and it's important, just post it again and I'll try and get to it the second time round. Okay, where the hell is my car? So the game, even now, it still has bugs with certain things. I just asked for my car to come and it's not here. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Let's try that again. Okay, so they're still keeping the numbers. Okay, well, if they're keeping the numbers in front of the products, then I don't really see a problem with it. As far as I'm aware, I think, is it just a way to kind of separate laptop from desktop CPUs? Is that why they're doing it? A lot of research goes into these decisions, so they must know something, why they've made the change, because it's going to be expensive to do this as well. So I don't know. Intel obviously know what they're doing some of the time. A little bit difficult to drive with mouse and keyboard, but with this mod, it makes it a little bit easier, a little less twitchy. And as soon as I say that, I get T-boned by someone and crash. So what else is on? I gotta wait in traffic. Ricochet 4 says, so I'm not surprised Cyberpunk 27 still buggy. Hey, it's a very, very ambitious product game from a company that hasn't ever done anything other than The Witcher. I think what they found was the Red Engine can't do everything properly, which is probably the reason why they're moving over to Unreal. But regardless of everything that's happened, it's still one of my favorite games. I looked at my GOG, I've actually spent over 600 hours in this game. That's insane. Most of that was not just me playing, but benchmarking and other things though, so kind of explains it. Okay. Pull up, kill the Cyber Psycho. Okay, let's try and take out this Cyber Psycho. Crazy Dude 198 says Core will be missing a bunch of functions like virtualization, and Ultra will have it all. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't really looked into this, so you kind of caught me at a little bit at a disadvantage, but as long as they make an effort to kind of communicate the change on what to expect, I don't have a problem with it. But if you just change this, pull a like a bunch of stuff that we would take for granted from all Intel CPUs, like the virtualization like you mentioned, but you don't communicate that properly, then I'll have an issue with that. But if you do kind of say, look, this is why we're doing it, this is what to expect from such and such line of CPUs, then that's okay with me.
Finger on the trick.
Cyber Psycho. And she's just jumped up. I'm back here. Where the hell did she go? There she is. Man, she's proper quick, isn't she? See how you like my sword. Alright, let's slow you down a little bit. Stay down. Okay. Took down a Cyber Psycho. Let me go and search the area. Search the area, collect information. Ricochet 4 says, yeah, that's probably why. Still, I can't knock Cyberpunk 2077 for a few developers would ever have the ambition to make something like this. I agree. I don't mind Cyberpunk genre games. Yeah, I mean, I even played, I don't know what the game's called though. It's made by a dev company called, I think it Little Tiny Giant or something like that. Little Big Giant or something like that. They made the Ascent. That's like a Cyberpunk kind of type game. Really enjoyed that too. So pretty much everything Cyberpunk I kind of enjoy. Obviously I'm a big Blade Runner fan. I really enjoyed Altered Carbon on Netflix as well. That shares similar ideas and just the way it was. So yeah, I mean, you make a game like this, then I'm sold. I got to read the shard that says Lint. I think that's what it says. A little bit hard to pronounce, but I can find it though. What they've at least done is they've organized all of the shards. So if you go to Cyber Psycho, you should find the shard that you're actually looking for rather than searching for everything. So this is the one. Now that I've read it, I can just message Regina and that should pretty much be the last of this mission. Man, the rain is really coming down in the UK right now, and it's crazy hot in the UK as well. We don't usually get weather like this so early into the year because it's really hot, and weather's just changing every second. It's proper coming down with rain at the moment, so I'm not too sure what's going on. Yeah, Scent was really good. I really enjoyed that game. Okay, time to move on to another mission. Oh, they made a typo with her name. Yeah, I think they did, but again, you know, predominantly I think most of the devs are Polish, so you can forgive a little bit of localization not being correct, but it's fine. You go over here, let's go and check it out. Put back on my OSD so you guys can see what kind of performance I'm getting. So I can see about 24 you guys in the chat. Please hit the like button. This helps with the visibility of the stream. I would really appreciate that. And of course, if you are new, consider subscribing. Help me get to 70,000 subs. I need about another 15-16 subs and I've hit 70k. If you haven't subscribed already but regularly watch the content, please consider subscribing. Okay. I'm gonna start driving with my PS5 pad rather than using a mouse and keyboard, so it's better. Thought I'd squeeze into that little gap, but guess it didn't work out. Man, it's really coming down here in CyberPunk as well. It's literally the exact same weather I've got in real life right now. Sorry for the terrible driving, guys, but these guys just need to get out of my way. Let's pull up. Okay, I need to recover a car. PRX Brian says, hi Bang for Luck, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Ricochet 4 says, man, imagine the game that could mimic your real world weather in game. That'd be crazy for immersion. It would, with like VR and everything. Yeah, I could see that being pretty awesome. Do you put mods on your walkthrough? So there is some mods. I should probably list them so you guys can know. But just by memory, I'm using the surfaces mod, so it retextures the game. I'm using the better handling for vehicles mod. I'm using the enhanced Pan Am mod, so she's a little bit more thick, more aesthetically pleasing. Because that's going to be my romance option. So I may as well, you know, make sure she's looking nice. I'm going to take these guys out. Doesn't say I have to do this quietly, so why not? Let's see now. Let's use cripple movement on that guy. And let's use short circuit on this guy. Come on, guys. Let's see what you guys have got. Yeah, you do that. It's not going to help though. Any more you guys that I should know about? And that's it. PRX Brian says, you're welcome, always enjoy your content. Appreciate the support. Thanks for that. Anyway, let's grab all of this stuff that they dropped, because one of the main ways to make money in this game is to grab all of the stuff there. Didn't know there was still some more inside. I'm gonna use my sword for these guys, so I want to level up my technique. Yep. Cut his head clean off. So your head's gone as well. Okay, let's use some cyber hacks. Gonna chill here. A little bit out of my range. Don't cabron me. Kimchi cabron. To you too. Okay, we've got one more to go. Use my smart pistol. Okay, we're all good. Just need to go upstairs and grab something. I think there's something upstairs that I need to go and look at. There are no stairs. Oh, there is. Gotta go this way. Okay, something in here. Install this software. Okay, grab the car and I can get out of here. I'm just going to quickly look around. We have some good stuff in here that I can use. You never want to leave an area too quickly. This game rewards you for scavenging. I put my gun away now. Don't need it. See if any of you guys are actually using any good gear. Okay. Wonder what we can find down here. So data mining is pretty important. It's a good way to get good components and make some extra money as well. Okay, we're good. PRX Brian says, would be amazing to have that power, but I'm gonna wait for the RTX 590 and everything next gen. For now, I will stay below the radar with my RTX 2070 Super, laughing out loud. Well, as long as you're able to play the games that you want at a comfortable way, then it's not really a big deal. Crazy Dude 18 says, it feels like they are creating an artificial distinction by removing basic functions from core series, forcing you to buy ultra series. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You could probably get away with some of the, because obviously the main reason you buy i5 and i7s is because you have a certain amount of cores. But if you're going to take away virtualization and things like that from you know, CPUs that have the cores but don't have the functionality, then that is a bit of a scummy move. So I agree with you there. Well, that's just Intel for you. That's exactly what they're like. Okay, let's get out of here now. Let's take this back to the rightful owner. Just in this garage over here. Out of the way, guys. Last thing I want to do is run someone over now. Get the police on my back. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, this song does hit hard after Edge Runners. Really, really good enemy on...
You really saved my ass.
What I liked the most about it was...
Thank you enough.
We just let this guy finish speaking.
Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand.
Okay, dude, enjoy your car. So, yeah, what I liked most about Edge Runners was if you're already familiar with the game, you really recognize places in the enemy. Like Arasaka Tower, some of the bars, all of these things.
Excellent.
It was pretty cool to see it in real life.
Car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you. Good deeds are always repaid in kind. Closing the contract. Until next time.
That's right, Padre. Give me my money. So, Ricochet 4 says, do you plan on restarting Cyberpunk when Phantom Liberty hits? No, this is the new file. I literally started this the other day. So I'm going to do all the missions up until you have to go to Hanako, see Hanako Embers. And obviously, I'm just going to deviate over to the Phantom Liberty DLC. So, you know, I would imagine the DLC will require you to be a certain level. You can't just jump in, because if you remember, the trailer showed that V already pretty much beat the game, or that where she showed V was already dying from the biochip. So I would imagine it's not something you can just jump straight into from the very start. Anyway, we've got a few Valentinos here, and you get rewarded for beating up gang members. So I'm going to take these guys out. I need to work on my hand-to-hand. I respect the Valentinos though. They always try to use their knives and come up close. Okay. Pretty much dealt with all of you guys. There's one or two more. Took his head clean off. This guy's quick. Damn, there is a lot of these guys. Could have expected as much. They are gang members after all. Got you, pendejo. Nice. I'm taking these guys down. I'm just laying these guys down. Literally wiping out your whole gang. Yeah? You can try. I don't care if you're a man or woman. I'm taking you all down. Man, there is a lot of these Valentinos. Chingala, huh? Let's see about that. Beat the hell out of all of you guys. Yeah? Let's see about that. Oh, man. You were pretty cute too, but your head had to go. Sorry, Carbone. I need to get to a safe place. Okay, let's reload. And I only thought there was going to be 3 or 4 of these guys, and ends up being A whole gang, the whole neighborhood's come out to kill me now. That's okay. This is gonna give me mad street points anyway. I'm not playing game with you guys. All of you have to go. Exosol says, am I using frame generation? Yes, I am. I'll show you guys the settings in a moment. But you know what? May as well just do it for the benefit of everyone. Okay, so these are the settings again. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, using NVIDIA Reflex as well. So I'm using DLSS at the quality preset with DLSS frame generation. And the only things I turn off, because of my own personal taste, I turn off film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and motion blur. All of these effects don't look so great on this game. Motion, depth of field's kind of whatever, but I kind of like the game quite nice and clear. And everything else is at Psycho. All ray tracing is enabled. And you can see ray trace lighting is also at Psycho. I'm not using the path tracing preview. For me, it's an experimental feature. It's not quite ready yet. And of course, crowd density at high.
Fuck! I'm too scared for this shit.
Okay, so there's a few more of these guys to kill. Do you know how much stuff I'm gonna have to go around and pick up after this?
Message to user. Thanks.
I literally wiped out all of Valentino's in this area, and there was a lot of them. So I got to go around now picking up all the stuff they were carrying, so I can either sell it for money or break it down for components so I can craft some more stuff. Crafting levels me up, so I'd rather grab the stuff and break it down into materials and then craft new stuff for myself.
Hello, user. I have prepared a usage data report for you. Please say anything to continue.
All right, show me what you got.
User, I have assisted you in killing over 50 people. Stone Cold Killer mode has been deactivated. From this point on, only puppy-loving pacifist will be available. Thank you.
But why? Why is it blocked?
Opening frequently asked questions. Item, why can't I kill more than 50 people? Answer, the fuck is wrong with you? Please go see a therapist, you psycho. Note to self, rewrite later. Do not forget.
That is insane. You know, I've never seen Skippy say this before.
Shit. Can I undo it?
Checking now. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum 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 be dum. Answer found. No. Permission denied. I'm so glad I could be of assistance.
Man, so I'm gonna have to use a different gun now. They basically didn't want the game to be too easy with this gun, so they essentially nerfed it after you kill 50 people. So what I want to do is start using something else. This gun, I like a revolver, so I'll use a revolver instead. It's not a big deal. This shotgun's pretty powerful. Yeah, it's a lot. It's only got a certain amount of bullets. I got more stuff to grab anyway, so. So Ricochet 4 says, any guesses as to what you think the next Cyberpunk game will be about? My opinion, I think I'll follow a character other than V, and we'll hear about V's via second-hand accounts. Yeah, it will definitely be a different story. I don't think they're going to continue as V, but I think it'll be nice for V to be still alive in that universe, and potentially, if it's not too far in the future, be able to meet FemV or Mel V, whoever they decide to make that V in that universe. But yeah, I think it will probably be about something cool. I don't know what they'll choose, because the guy that created the Cyberpunk kind of lure, he's got like 3 or 4 books or something like that, so I'm sure they can pick a number of stories and just go with that. So whatever they do, I'll be interested. That's the main thing. So yeah, guys, just give me a second. I got a lot of stuff I need to go around and pick up because I killed so many people. So it's a bit tedious, I know, but something that can be quite lucrative if you know what you're doing. So that puppy love pacifist, it will literally just shoot them. Sorry, Holmes. Your head had to go. You're still alive. Can't leave any witnesses. Man, is this a 50 cal? Man, that just blew his head completely off. I laid out so many Valentinos, I don't even know where all the bodies are. Gonna run around very quickly just to make sure there's nothing left. There's a few more over here, would you believe? So Ricochet Force says if you pick kill mode first, the switch it switches to pacifist. Okay. So what I'm wondering is if you chose puppy loving pacifist at the start, would it change to kill mode after and stay with kill mode? That's an interesting question. I wonder if that actually happens, but who knows? I'm just going to quickly break down all this gear that I've just got and see if I can upgrade the weapons that I'm actually using. So what you can do is you can break down all of the weapons. I'm just explaining this for people that are not familiar with the mechanics of the game. What I tend to do on this game is I'm happy to break down everything as long as it's not like a legendary or iconic. Anything that's legendary iconic, I just put it in my stash because they're exclusive. So break all of these down. See, all of these Valentinos love to carry a blade. That's why I've got so many blades. I'm going to see what clothes I've got. So what I've done is I've done like the outfit. So it doesn't matter what I equip, it will never change my appearance. So I went for like a blade kind of looking character with the vest. So I can use this. It will still look the same. That's what's cool about it. Because sometimes some of the best stuff is not what you necessarily want to wear aesthetically, but they've done something about that in this game, so that I thought that was a really good feature they brought with an update. Now I definitely wouldn't be wearing no cowboy boots, but I can still put them on and get all this, like the benefits, but still keep the appearance of what appears to be some, like, I don't know, they could even go for passes Jordans for like it. I think that is pretty much it. Zinky _ AQZ _ Lascar says, is 4080 a £1,000 at £1,000 a good deal? Yeah, that's a good deal. You're at least saving $250 almost. So yeah, that's a good deal. Just gonna see how much things I can upgrade very quickly because I just broke down all those parts. So this new kind of revolver that I'm using, I can actually upgrade this. And I can also upgrade the sniper rifle I'll run off that 6th Street guy that you have to fight. And I'll upgrade the shotgun I'm using as well. You can also upgrade all the clothes that you're wearing just to get better defense. So I upgrade everything because it just builds up my character. But anyway, we got more Valentinos over here. I know they're minding their business, but I don't care. So if any of you guys ever had any issues with frame generation being an issue, as you can see, I had no problem doing 3 headshots in a row. There isn't really an input lag situation if you've got on this game. If you're using DLSS as well, it works really, really well. Ricochet 4 says, my V has implant that makes me unable to kill. I only use that for certain situations, but I know which implant you're talking about. And it says, however, status effects like toxin of the yin-long electricity will kill. Okay. As Zinky says, it's because I'm sorry, I got this bloody imagery in the way. It says I'm stuck, or either 4080 for 1000 or 4090 for 3050. I'm gonna tell you it's your money, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But I'm telling you, the 4090 is considerably better than the 4080. So if you've got the money, get the 4090, man. Honestly, you've got more VRAM, it's faster. You know, it will last longer if you have no plans on changing for a long time. Whereas if you buy the 4080, yes, it's good, hasn't got the same amount of VRAM, isn't as powerful, and then you may need to upgrade earlier than you initially planned. So it all depends on your budget and your needs. If you're playing at 4K, I would say go with the 4090 all day. Or you could just wait for the next gen of GPUs to come out and then really go to town. FPS bar, I think it's pronounced. Actually, you're speaking with someone else. It's gonna look around for another mission. There's an NCPD assault going on, so I can help out the NCPD. I'm gonna go and do that. Let me put my gun away. But yeah, really enjoy Cyberpunk. Really enjoying my second playthrough because I'm really taking the time to play it in a way that really does my character up the way I want. So are these more Valentinos? I'll come back to these guys. You know what? Let me take them out now. Ah, this guy was tough. He took 3 shots to the face and he didn't die. Anyway, one thing I like about this game is when you attack gang members, even if it's in cold blood or whatever, the police don't really care about it. They just let you do what you're doing. Man, I love this gun. It just blows their head completely off. And this guy can move pretty quick. Let's cripple his movement. Head done. Okay. This guy thinks he's tough. Let's cripple his movement as well. He's one of them fast guys that can dodge bullets. But when he can't move, pretty easy to kill. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Where are you hiding? Man, this revolver on another level. Like a hand cannon, blowing these people to pieces. Feel a little bit bad for these guys, man. Looking at all these bodies, there's no heads. No head on that body either. And the funny thing is, this wasn't even the NCPD mission. This was just a bunch of Valentinos hanging out on their turf. My turf now, though. City17 says, I am playing Witcher 3 Next Gen for the last few months and it's the best gaming experience I've ever had. I hope Cyberpunk will be that good too. It really is. Obviously it's like a dystopian kind of futuristic world, but it still plays like a CD Projekt Red game. So yeah, you'll enjoy it. Trying to catch up on some comments here. Game Changer Play says, I personally had a 4080 and switched to a 4090. And I've been way happier. See, the man speaks the truth. Man, I'm not affiliated with any gang nonsense, so I'm not going to kill you. Let's go up here, see what's going on. Ricochet 4 says 4090 kicks your next GPU update out for 4 to 5 years. Yeah, it could last that long. It really could. At least at 1440p, even if you had to drop down with the latest games, you should still be able to play at 1440p pretty comfortably. Anything other than that would be unreasonable. I don't know if any of you guys are watching my stream the other day, but this is that mission that I couldn't do because I was too weak. But I've been developing my my character. I should be able to take these guys down now, so finally time to get some get back. I just want to make sure my ammo is good. I've got 72 bullets for the shotgun. I've got 224 for the pistol. I've got my gorilla hands and I've got my sword. So I'm pretty happy. I think I'll be able to take these guys down, no problem. And he killed these workers. You know what? This might even be a good time to try out the shotgun. I mean, try out the new sniper rifle I just got off that guy. I'm just gonna have a look at it. Flip that. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna break these down. I don't think this is the one I'm using. Got a lot of guns. Good to have options though. Okay, let's equip this sniper rifle. See if I can upgrade it a little bit before I start using it. No, I don't have enough parts. So every time you use a weapon for the first time, it will always do like an animation, which is pretty cool. Oh man, I just blew that guy to pieces. And this thing's got like explosive bullets or something. It's like ridiculously strong. Man, I blew that person to bits. How easy this is now. Before I was struggling. I just literally blew these guys away with no issue. Yep, and that is all of them. Yeah, I think the 5.0 sniper rifle is better than the Overwatch that you get from Pan Am. Because the explosive kind of effect is insane. I didn't know it had that. Anyway, let's grab all the parts from all of these blown up bodies. You gotta love that bolt action reload as well. So as soon as you complete the mission, the NCPD will pay you out. And I've also leveled up as well, so that's good. I'm gonna start focusing more on my reflex now, because there's a lot of Sandistovan implants that I want to use, but our reflex is too low. City 17 says, I am on a 3070 and I hope I will survive this year on 1080p. Yeah, I mean, what is the 3070? That's an 8GB GPU as well, isn't it? It's the 8GB that's the issue, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna level up my character real quick. See what I can do. So reflex is 12, body is 15, and technical ability is 12, intelligence is 8. I really want to get intelligence to at least 10, but I guess I'll go with reflex for now. Because that way I can continue to level up my handgun, continue to level up my assault. Because what happens is, and as for this is just for the benefit of people who don't know. For example, body governs your annihilation, which governs your shotgun. You can upgrade your shotgun perks all the way up to as high as your body is. So I'm level 9 with annihilation. I can get that to level 15. So if you continue to use weapons that are already maxed out, you're basically wasting the opportunity to develop your character. And I never knew this when I originally played the game. So going back, I can do a better job of building up my character. Anyway, let's quickly do a perk. I've got a perk that I haven't spent yet. Have a look at the crafting. Let's go back one. Have a look at the body. Reduces recoil from shotguns and light machine guns. Dismembering an enemy using a shotgun or light machine gun increases fire rate by 10. Increase movement speed, I'm not really care about that. What else can I do? Reduces reload time on shotguns. That's useful. Okay, so I'm trying to do all the side missions at the moment. There's a job here that I can do. Let's go and check it out. The only bad thing about frame generation on this game is when you go into menus, you get a little bit of a stutter when you come out. Same with The Witcher 3 as well. Other than that, frame generation is really good. I don't know what it is about Cyberpunk, but it looks way better at nighttime than it does in the day. I really wish they could do something to make the in-day visuals look a little bit better, because sometimes it looks pretty flat. But at nighttime, everything just looks amazing because there's light sources everywhere. Okay, this job's around the corner, so there's no need for me to get a vehicle. Velez 2160 says, I got lucky. Micro Center had an open box 4090 ROG Strix for 1700. It was expensive but upgraded from 1080 Ti. Yeah, you got lucky with that. That's a good deal.
Hey, you sitting in the wrong spot. This isn't a bar?
It is,
Going on over here.
but it's our bar. Get up. Let's take a walk.
Hey, leave him alone, cabrones.
Hey, back off. Ain't your biz here.
Yeah, don't worry.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking walk.
Choom, fuck off. Or I implant my blade in your ribs.
You know who I am.
Really think you're fast enough with that blade? Really? The way I see it, be a smoking hole in your chest before your neurons even light up. But hey, nothing like a little experiment, right?
Alright, come on, Pedro. Not worth it. Don't work out. Yo, fuck you! Carajo.
Carajo to you too, cabrone.
What just happened?
Landed in a little trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
I was feeling generous.
Because you would have caught a beating. Or worse.
This fucking town, these people, just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, bartender got the rest.
Yeah, you need to call yourself a taxi, mate, and get the hell out of here. This is the one where you have to follow his wife, I think.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corporal blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, V.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you, then? On the house.
Won't say no to a free drink.
To good fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years married, you know? 10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you, V? Pay solid.
Run me through it.
It's about my wife, right? Name's Cynthia. She's cheating. Damn sure of it. Only question is, who will? Could let it eat away at me. Or I could get someone like you. Ain't no more than an evening's work.
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Colorful.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
Sure she's cheating on you?
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me. Different hair, different eyes, all of it. Used to be easy to check these things, but with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Why you want to know who she's with? What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Okay, fine. I'm in.
You're my hero, V. Means a lot to me.
Okay, let's go and follow this guy's wife. So yeah, using RTX 4090, full specs are in the description box.
Betrayal of
You're interested.
beguiling woman sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get something off his chest. It was the same old story, an unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
Are you about done? I'm trying to focus.
Tony's an idiot sometimes. Anyway, his wife's not too far away. Let's pull up in something clean. But this like American muscle looking car. Looks like a Ford Mustang or something.
I arrived on the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
Okay, so she's wearing a pink jacket. Wouldn't be too hard to find. There she is. That's Pepe's wife, huh?
It was her,
Cynthia.
the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
Dreaming of the day the narrator put a fucking plug in it.
Need to keep my distance so she doesn't see that I'm following her.
Got too close. Almost scared the dame off. Better be careful.
I know, I know.
I'll try and keep it at 10 meters. Come on, woman. How much further are you going to walk?
The woman looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm a fucking puke. Narrate that.
I think she takes a left here. Keep my distance. I want her seeing
The
me.
woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth. Doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Oh, seriously, what did I ever do to you?
Well, he's just having fun with this whole situation.
Got too close. Again. Something just drew me to her, like one magnet to another.
Ugh, stop.
Yeah, where's she going?
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog in the trail.
Ugh, maybe it's a good thing I'm dying.
Yeah, I've done every single side mission on this game in the past. Every single one.
Well.
What's going on up in here?
What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Husband sent me. Suspected something.
What?
See, he was right.
No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
A specialist in this dump.
Look, I know, I had this little accident a few years ago. The victim, well, the patient's family still can't let it go. That's why I'm forced to work here.
Hold on a sec. What about your kid?
Here's the thing, I didn't used to look like this. I had a total body sculpt, skin, hair, eyes, everything. Except, well, you can't fool your genes. That's why our son looks different than Pepe imagined. It's not because he's not the father, just that I don't look anything like the old me.
But why? Why do that?
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich, basic bitch? Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband. I know I should have told Pepe about all this, but there was never a good time. And now that I'm expecting again, it wasn't planned. Please, tell him that...
Yes?
I don't know what to tell him myself. That I'm really sorry. That life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
Okay, let's go on and tell Pepe the news. Sorin Popper says, so many new changes coming in September for this game, can't wait to start playing again from zero with the main game. Then seems like CyberPunk 2.0, the game we should have had at launch. Yeah, they did say there are going to be some completely different changes. I think, and I know it sounds a little selfish for people that didn't want to get a PS5 or not Xbox Series X. I honestly feel that they would have been so much better off if they didn't make this game compatible for the PS4 and Xbox Series and the Xbox One X. They just went with Series X and PS5 and PC. I think they would have been much better off. Because the game's just demanding, doesn't matter what you do. Anyway, let's call Pepe and let him know the news.
Job's done. Followed your wife. Went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What else?
Knew it, huh? Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least, not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was at a Ripper's getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes, it's all implanted. Every single last part of her.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep this from me? Our own husband, 10 fucking years. It's not about the skin or whatever, it's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay, yes, Cynthia was hiding something from you. Yes, she lied, but the woman loves you, you gonk. You know how much that means in this fucking town? If I were you, I'd just live and let live, you know?
Yeah. I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks. This is for you. For your troubles.
Good man, Pepe. Take care.
Silence fell like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries. Time to rest, I thought. Time to drink.
See? That's more like it. Finally making some sense.
Okay, sorry guys, I don't like to read comments while there's dialogue. So Jake A says, is Cyberpunk your favorite game? It's one of them. It's between that and The Witcher 3. Both CD Projekt Red games, so that's why I like them both. Just trying to catch up with the comments now. Soring Popper says, yeah, exactly. The CEO was too greedy. They should forget about old gen, consider consoles from the start. Yeah, I agree. Nawita says, hello, how are you going? How's it going? Is this AV1? Yes, it is. This is AV1. But YouTube will convert it to VP9. But if you want to know the bandwidth I'm using, it's 13 megabytes per second. And it's being streamed at 1440p. So I'm going to go and check out a Ripperdoc. I've been saving up some money. I think I got good enough stats now to get some different implants. So let's call my bike. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit the like button. Just helps with the visibility of the stream. And of course, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, always consider subscribing.
Are still enjoying Antarctica's first
1,000.
Wonder what Ripperdoc this is.
Thank you for watching N54 News. We'll see you next time.
Oh, come on. As soon as one of my favorite songs come on, gotta get off the bike. Anyway, much as I like that song, I've got business to handle. Let's get it done. Some gang members around here as well. Let's see what gang it is. Might jump up there, it's a little bit too high. But I'll jump up here first. Okay, I got the vantage point now. So these guys are 6th Street. Don't know where I am, do you? Where's that last one gone to? There's 2 more, actually. One more.
Don't give up!
Yeah, don't give up. And blew your head clean off. Okay, that takes care of all of the 6th Street. See what you guys had on you. Okay, where's the other guys that I killed? Don't feel bad for these people. They're scumbags. Anyway. Go to the Ripperdoc and see what I can do to upgrade myself. I don't think I'll come to this Ripperdoc yet.
How may I help you?
I'm looking for some new chrome.
Of course. Get comfortable and we'll get to it.
Okay, so I need to be level 20 to use the Synaptic Signal Optimizer, so I can't use that yet. What else can I upgrade? See if he's got better gorilla arms. So I'm using the rare gorilla arms. He's got the epic gorilla arms and they cost 20,250 eddies. I do have the scratch, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy these. They're just better. What else can I upgrade? Let's have a look at the Kuroshi's that he's got. The ones that I have are better. I can't really upgrade my frontal cortex because I got a lot of stats I need to increase. What else do we have? Okay, we can buy better Sandistovan stuff though. So this can get upgraded. This slows time by 30% for 2 seconds. This one slows time by 70% for 3 seconds. So this one's a considerable upgrade. 5,000, not too expensive. And this one is a nano laze, increases Sandistovan Karen-Zikov duration by 0.5 seconds. Allows you to aim and shoot while sliding or dodging. Slows time by 70% for 2 seconds while blocking, aiming and attacking during a slide or a dodge. Cooldown 5 seconds. Cost 10 grand. Actually, I'm not too sold on that. Let's see what else they have. Allows you to, no, it's the same thing, isn't it? No, I'm cool with that. I'm not even gonna upgrade that. See what we have up here. So we have a biomonitor. Instantly restores health 40% when health drops to 15%, cooldown 240 seconds. Increases health regen outside, yeah, combat one. I think I'll go with this. Noita says, what do you think about 40 series Super? You know, there's rumors, but nothing concrete. They make a Super series rather than a TI series. Of course, I'll need to see just what kind of performance you're gonna get from that. But yeah, I think we're close to the time when we're gonna get like a mid-gen refresh or something like that. we know Intel's going to do one with Raptor Lake, and I'm very, very happy to see that the 1700 socket may still have some options. If the 4900K comes out this year for socket 1700, I'll definitely get one. Okay, let's look for a new mission now. Finish upgrading my body. There is an NCPD mission close by. Let's go and check that out. Let's leave the bike here. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, I've got new gorilla hands. I just want to make sure that they're upgraded to the way I want. So they do have implants, so currently is not physical knuckle damage. You can also import something else. Increases max charge and damage by 100%. We'll go with that. I did have some electricity ones, but I'm not too sure they can use them, but it doesn't matter. These ones are pretty strong, so I'll punch someone's face in. Hey, what is going on over here? So this is just a stash, is it? That was the mission? Is that it? Surely there must be more parts to this. Okay, I guess that's all it was. What else is nearby? There's another side job nearby. Don't know what it is about my PS5 pad. It sometimes has a mind of its own. I'm literally fighting against it. I don't know why it does that. So I'll use my PS5 pad when I'm driving, but then I'll use my mouse and keyboard when I'm like shooting and stuff. Soren Popper says, how your 7900 XTX going? Happy with that GPU overall? Yeah, I think it's a great GPU. Really, really good at rasterization. Could use a little bit more RT performance, but you know, it has decent RT performance to be fair. Around about the same as the RTX 3090 on average. So there are some games that NVIDIA will still pull ahead, but generally it's got decent RT performance. But the actual GPU itself, 24 gigabytes of VRAM, yeah, it's really, really good. Always get a good experience with it. No complaints. No, I don't have any. The card itself, I've got the Nitro Plus Vapor X. Quiet fans, cools well. Doesn't have any overheating hotspot issues. Solid card, looks great. Good RGB. I'm happy with it. Okay, can you hear some gunfire? What is going on over here? I think this is the Edge Runners mission. You can get the jacket.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not going to watch this because something tells me that Netflix would copyright claim me or something, so I'm not going to play it. Anyway. This is how you get David's jacket. This mission. So I'm definitely gonna go and get that.
What in the fuck?
So if I text Rayaz, he can kind of give me some information on this. Let's see now, who is this? Pepe is gonna read the texts. It's got a car for sale, I'm not interested. Regina's also got a Mizutani. That's actually a decent car, to be fair. Where is Rayaz? Put my OSD down. Gina. It's ridiculous. Hold on. So these are just messages from people. It's not necessarily the phone book. Oh, here he is. Alright, let's text him about David. Noita says, can you stream 1440p 60 FPS on Twitch? With AV1, no, Twitch doesn't do AV1 support at the moment. 800 bit rate enough. You can't use AV1 with Twitch. But I use 6 or 7 megabytes. That's all they allow you to use on Twitch anyway, at 1080p. So it's not a massive deal. What is going on over here? Go and check it out. Some kind of war. Let's try out these new gorilla arms. Gonna punch everyone up. We got 6th Street beef in Valentino's. And this ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm just looking to take everything that you guys have got. Whereas F2160 says, I've been playing on 4K, but what's that? Hate that it's locked at 60 FPS or so. I mean, this game definitely needs a strong GPU to play 4K 60, even with upscaling. I don't think if AV1's now available on Twitch, this is news to me, because the last time I checked it wasn't, so I'll have to look into that if that's the case. YouTube allows AV1, that's recent, but not Twitch, as far as I know. Anyway, I got text Reyes one more time. That's what he has to say. So I asked him to find him. So it's tough to say, but I'll do some digging, let you know. Then he kind of texts you later and you can go and pick up the jacket at some point. Just wait a day for Reyes to respond about David Martinez. Oh, he's streaming 4K 60 FPS on Twitch now. Twitch is, if you try to stream at 4K on Twitch, it looks terrible. Like it will be like really pixelated. But literally max res is 1080p unless that's changed, and I'm not aware of that being changing. If they do change it, that would be a good thing. Anyway, let's get out of here. I need to go back to my apartment. My experience buff is over now, so I need to actually go back to the apartment and actually get some rest. Let's call my American muscle car. Actually, you know what? Let's drive the Valentino kind of lowrider that I got. This car's got an awesome paint job. Alright, let's change the station. Car is absolutely huge. It's ridiculous, it almost. Come on, you really just gonna interrupt the song?
54 News.
Change the station. All the stations are listening to the damn broadcast.
Intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WCS affiliated companies. Following a 20-year employment period within the WCS, visa holders
See if I can get past him without crashing.
residence, a marriage license, and a single child permit. In Northern Europe, the humanitarian crisis has worsened. Refugees from flooded
Game Changer Places. I followed you on Twitch, as well as well can support you from there, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support.
refugee vessels in recent weeks. Despite humanitarian efforts, nearly 60 people have been killed. Have we found heaven on Earth? Permanent human settlement on Antarctica is celebrating 10 years today.
And the ray tracing on this car looks awesome because it's pretty much all metallic and like reflective.
Economic development. Though some environmental degradation has occurred as a result, inhabitants of the South Pole are still enjoying life as Antarctica's first dollhouse was recently opened. But perhaps most appealing to locals and newcomers alike is the astonishingly low crime level. Antarcticans enjoy a murder rate of only 70 per 100,000 residents. Thank you for watching N54 News. We'll see you next time.
I didn't have a choice. I went the wrong way. I heard about this Kick platform. They're signing all like the big streamers. I saw something like that on Twitter, so I'm not very familiar with Kick. This is like something new, isn't it? So I'll have to check it out and see what's going on with it. Fernando Boscolo says, is that MSI Afterburner overlay looks really good? Yes, it is. This is what happens when you read comments. You miss what direction you're actually meant to be heading in. Okay, I'm pretty much back at the crib now. Gonna park up. Gonna put my car over here. Yeah, this car is proper pimped out, man. It's got such a sick paint job as well. I won it off that Valentino guy when you're in the fight. So anyway, when you're well rested, when you let your character actually sleep, you get an XP buff for 1 real world hour, and it definitely makes a difference when you're trying to develop your character. So it's worth doing. Damn, I didn't even realize I've been streaming for an hour and a half already. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes because, you know, I need to take a break. But yeah, definitely we'll probably stream a little bit later. But just trying to enjoy Cyberpunk before Phantom Liberty comes out. So So far I've been enjoying it because I understand the game properly now, all the mechanics and everything like that. And go through this way.
Don't tell me that's a Jin Gucci dress. Would you rather I lie?
Yeah, I just want to sell a few things while I'm able. So, what do we want to get rid of? That can go. This can go. That can go. What else do we have? Killed a lot of people, so I've got loads of junk. Gotta keep on top of your money. I'm pretty much broke after spending all that money on cyberware and with the Ripperdoc. Path tracing has its issues on this game. It's not perfect. So when you say it's so much better, it's better, but trust me, there are some issues with it. Anyway, I think I'll leave it here, guys. Thanks very much for joining in with the stream. For everyone that got involved in the chat, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching.